Hello.
Hello.
I'm Kae Kurd.
I'm Marcus Bronzy.
This is Ain't Got a Clue. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, man. Happy to you, and you.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody, man. We are back.
We did do a New Year's episode, but obviously that was everyone. Come on.
Yeah, we're back in the studio now. So this is a proper New Year episode, and I think technically when we recorded that, it wasn't actually the New Year.
No, it was nowhere near it, I don't think.
No, we recorded it while we were still in 2024. So this is the real 2025 episode.
New year, new you.
There's never a new me. Do you know what, though? I don't know if anybody else feels like this.
What?
Since COVID, all the years have merged into one.
I had exactly the same conversation the other day. Do you feel like we've been in it's been the same year. It's been a montage.
Yes, it's been the same year because I was going through my pictures and deleting stuff and whatever, and I was like, hold on, that was 2022 or that was 2023. Yeah. I was like, what? Like, there's some friends I haven't seen in over a year, and it felt like I only saw them 6 months ago. And you're like, oh shit, I didn't see you all of last year.
Yeah,
mad. But yeah, all the years seem like one. It's mad that we're now like 5 years since COVID.
That is one of the wildest facts. You know,
we are
half a decade away from half a decade ago. People were getting this mysterious cold, and people were kind of looking at them a bit funny. And there was that whole it's over there. Yeah, it's over there in East Asia, Wuhan, and then everyone was like, "That's over there. That's not over here. It's like Ebola." It's like that. It's over there.
Remember that bird flu as well?
Yeah, bird flu.
They had loads of stuff right there.
They were like, them man there.
Them man, they get that every 3 years or so, innit? There's always a pandemic.
You know what? I think they're making a bit of a fuss about it, you know? If we had it over here in this country, you know what we do? Blow our noses and go to work.
Yeah. I always just thought like, oh yeah, that's just like... Them man always take precautions like that. You know what their governments are
overzealous,
like.
innit?
Yeah, they're just, their governments are a bit more authoritarian. You got to wear masks. I was like, they're just a bit more careful.
And you know what? They ain't got NHS. Because you know we got NHS, we got NHS over here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They probably got something better.
I don't know, bruv.
I don't think there's any Koreans waiting on waiting lists. I've seen Squid Games. What's that 100 physical? That physical 100, bro.
Yeah,
I've seen what they're banging it. Have you seen a fat Korean? By the way, can I just say something? Yeah, the rise in Ozempic has shown me that the body positivity movement was a scam. Nobody believed in it. Nobody believed in body positivity. It was all people just gaslighting themselves and other unfit people. Because I'm seeing there's been like 3 body positivity influencers that I saw that took Ozempic, and we allegedly, right? Because they lost a shit ton of weight in like a month or 2, bro. Yeah. Like, you know, it's like ridiculous amount of weight. Like, you're like, whoa, Ozempic, bro.
I feel
what happened to love your body? Whatever size you are, love your body. You know what? If you're big, that's beautiful.
If you're curvy, that's what it was.
We're plus size. That's just the way it is. And they were like, "Do you want to take this magic pill that will help you look thin?" They were like, "Where is it? Oh my God, new body, new me."
There are some people that might need it for diabetes, though. Do you know that? You aware of that? Is that okay if you or just want to take that? They're like,
do I look sexy?
I think I'll just take drugs. Yeah, thank you very much.
I mean, listen, I get it. Bro, I'm dieting. It's hard. It's hard.
How many steps away are you from thinking that you might just
No.
take the magic Oz?
I'm on it this year, but like, I'm not being funny, bro. Ozempic is not available over the counter here, but if it was,
I'm sure you know someone that knows someone that knows someone. And I'm looking at you, the listener, as well. I think you could acquire Ozempic.
I could, but I don't.
There must be a version of it over here that's probably called something British, like Crenazepam or something like that. Crenazepam or whatever it is. I
just think where it's not available over the counter, I'm always a bit like, I don't want to be like meeting a pharmacist after dark or something to be like, yo, bro, can I get it? But it just showed me like, everybody that was talking about body positivity was lying to us, bro.
Yeah, but there are other diabetic people that have lost weight. Ed Gamble said he was big. Said he's something along the lines of he's a fat guy in a slim man's body. So he's diabetic and he's now slim. So how long till ignorant people start going, I want to catch a bit of that diabetes. How do I get that? because then that's the fast
I don't
forward.
think you want to make.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be like, so all I have to do is just spike my. But yeah, anyway.
No, listen.
Anyway,
they
5 years ago, bro.
They
Sorry,
gaslighted us. Sorry, they gaslighted us. They told us that being fat was beautiful and amazing, and as soon as they got given a magic pill, they said goodbye to that life. See you later, fatties. I'm not one of you anymore. And I think it's wrong, right? It is wrong. If you wanted to lose the weight, you should have just been honest with people and told them you wanted to lose the weight to begin with, rather than going, no, I'm happy in my body. Why did you take the magic pill?
Yeah, if you're lying and saying you're happy in your body and you're not, then
exactly.
I don't know what to say to you.
Exactly.
Get me? Like I'm aware. Like, listen, all you got to be is aware of your flaws and just embrace them. I embrace my flaws.
Absolutely. And I think you're beautiful in any size.
Okay, you're beautiful as well in any size. Oh, I thought you were just talking to me. Talking to the audience as well.
Audience as well. I mean,
okay, you're also beautiful in any size.
Thank you, sir.
You're beautiful in any size, listeners. You get me? But you know, I don't know about taking a pill to lose weight, man. Nothing. Anyway, look. I was going to say 5 years ago though, we were laughing
at Wuhan.
Cut to a month later, yeah, because right now it's January. No, cut to 2 months later. Whoop! Lockdown occurred, and then that was it. And I think the
world's never been the same since.
No, I think we enjoyed lockdown, man.
I know, but it ruined the world, but
I loved it.
It ruined industries. It ruined a lot of entertainment. It ruined a lot of businesses.
Except for Zoom. Oh my God, put them on the map.
Yeah. Zoom did really well out of it. Google Hangouts did really well out of it. But apart from that.
Right, anyway, so New Year, Kae.
Yes.
Got some new. Sorry, I'm just eating some food. I apologize. I need to do it, man. My blood sugar's feeling a bit low.
Blood oxygen's
oxygen low as well, yeah. We've got New Year, so we've got a few new features that we'll bring to the table.
Woo!
That's what we're going to do. So, Kae, I mean, we've kind of already done it already at the start of the show, but I think you are someone who likes to rant on Ain't Got a Clue, bro. Mm-hmm. So I think every week, you should bring something to the table that you want to rant about.
All right.
So, Kae, the floor is open. Take your time, bro.
Nerds have ruined the world. Nerds have ruined the world. Nerds have permeated every aspect of life that we used to enjoy, right? Sports were amazing, magical things. Nerds came along, ruined it, because they wanted to get involved. Nerds were too skinny, too unfit, too big, whatever, to play any sports, but they wanted to find a way to like get themselves into every sport that they could. And what do? They tried to get into basketball. They ruined it.
And what we've realised is if we take more three throws, we can ensure that we get a lot more of the ball.
Ruined the sport. Nobody wants to watch the NBA anymore. Lowest rankings ever. They wanted to join football. Oh, what? Well, you're going to be a coach? No, you can't, because you're a nerd. You don't know how to kick a ball properly. You're toe punting it. What do?
Oh, I'm going to be an analyst. Oh, yeah, so what I found is in the transitions, if you look at the inverted winger and the...
Shut up! You absolute pricks. You ruined everything. You've ruined everything I enjoy. They ruined all of entertainment as well, because they're the kind of guys that are like,
well, that's not actually physically possible if that person's doing this one.
It's fantasy, bro. Let a man do what a man wants to do, innit? And now they're trying to get into politics and they're ruining the world. All you little nerds that couldn't make friends when you were younger because you just didn't have the skills. You didn't have the capacity, the people skills to get involved in any of these things. You're not a leader. Nobody was looking at you. Oh yeah, the guy that's sick at MS-DOS. That's the guy I'm going to get to run the country or the company. They're finished. They finished the world, right? Now they're owning tech companies and this, that, and the other. And we're looking around and we're like, why is the world so crap? Because nerds are evil, bro. Nerds are actually evil. You see all that stuff, that resentment that they've held, right?
Pen up resentment and aggression for people shitting on them their whole lives.
Look at them, and look at what they used to look like before they had the money. And now look at them like, oh, I'm doing jiu-jitsu and I'm doing whatever. Trying to become the cool guys. Do you know what I mean? Trying to become the high school jocks.
Yeah.
Nerds have ruined the world.
Wow. And that was Kae's first rant of the week, 2025.
I'm telling you, they've ruined the world.
You know what, though? I think a great rant, by the way. I think we're partly responsible for it, though. I think we are all partly responsible for it, because what nerds did is they gave the cool people, yeah, and let's call them like the jocks, the good-looking people, they gave them social media. And they own social media, and they're like, we now control everything you do.
Exactly. And then they're like,
well, we're going to make sure the algorithm doesn't like that photo.
Let's bend
I'm not going
this
to show that to anybody. No.
See, let's see if they bend to the will of my algorithm. That's what it is.
Oh, nice little profile you have there. Wouldn't it be nice if somebody just deleted it?
Blocked you.
I think Nigel Farage should be this one.
Oh, that was funny though. I'm not in political Twitter, but I'm just saying that is one of the funniest things. And I did not have that on my 2025 bingo card. I can say that for the first thing, bro.
But you see where I'm coming from now, innit?
Yeah.
It's all making sense, innit?
Yeah.
Like just, I think, reform. Yeah.
It's like back in the day, we used to just have this thing like at school or whatever. If someone was bagging on, whether they're like a nerd or what, but if they're bagging on too much, be like, shut up, you nerd, man. Do you know what I mean? Shut up, bro.
But we can't tell them to shut up anymore.
Yeah.
And also, that's another thing. We just can't tell people to shut up anymore. People are like, well, they have feelings. Fuck their feelings, man. Like, they're nerds.
Yeah.
I think it was nice when nerds were just in rooms arguing on forums about what X-Men would punch up another X-Men. Like, would Wolverine beat Hulk in a fight or something like
Fantastic.
that? When they were having debates like that, it was great. They were harmless, and it was just like, yeah, man, cool, man. Just find a cure for cancer today or something, bro. Like, whatever. Yeah. Then we started letting them permeate every aspect of culture and sports and entertainment because somehow we had to be more inclusive. Inclusivity. You know when they say diversity,
maybe you could blame Pharrell for starting NERD, innit? And because then they were like, hang on, he's a
He's appropriating our culture. Hey, they're not really nerds. He's called Skateboard P.
I can't stand them. Just no sunlight getting, keyboard tapping idiots, right? I like nerds that do nerd shit. Star Trek, Star Wars,
okay,
X-Men. That's your thing,
Marvel.
Right?
I specialize in Marvel, not DC. Marvel,
exactly.
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah, that's me, baby. Yeah.
I like nerds like that. I like nerds that are like, well, I stay in my lab and I'm doing a thesis on this, right? Here's my research project, yeah. I don't like when a nerd like that was like, here's my breakdown of Arsenal versus Man United. Yeah. Sorry, who are you? Let me see you kick a ball, and they can't kick a ball properly. Honestly, like, you can't kick a ball. Why are you talking about football to me?
Yeah, but I know about the tactical build-up, and if you see that the ball progression from the centre-back, what we found is if that they get an extra man from defence and put him in midfield.
Shut up! You've ruined the sport!
And to add some balance to this,
sorry,
we've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't want to hear any of my sports people trying to get involved in nerd shit or political conversation or chat. I'm like, yo, you listen, have your opinion, but I don't expect you to come to the table and start delivering big chat, because your job is to put the ball in whatever hole it is in whatever sport you're playing. That's you.
Exactly.
That's you,
it's
bro.
Like
Imagine that turning up to a lab.
Stay in your lane.
Imagine that LeBron turning up to a lab, all big, knocking things over. Hey, sorry, man, I'll get that for you, man.
Hey, man, I'm doing a thesis on bacterial reproduction in a basketball locker room.
Yeah.
Listen.
They're like, bruv, you are too big and cumbersome. Yeah, we need someone with nimble. We need someone who's slight of frame.
You're too dumb for this, bro. like, why are we big and cumbersome? You're dumb for. This is not your thing, innit?
Yeah.
2025. Everybody, please stay in your lane, innit? Like, I think we need to end the hyphenated thing.
Well, I was gonna say, like, look, another thing we're doing is our top 3 of the week. What's top 3 things that we're not doing in 2025?
Top 3 things we're not doing in 2025. Sharing our journey. Everybody wants to share their journey. Like, I think there's enough journeys to follow online. Where we're all journeyed out.
And
right?
filming the ups and downs of your journey as well.
Yeah.
I know you pressed record on the camera, took a few steps back, then started crying.
Wait. Well, I think that should be number 2.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of day in the lives. Don't you think? Day in the lives need to get the fuck out. Like, sorry, we need to get rid of day in the lives. Like, no more day in the lives. We've seen all the days in the lives.
No more days and lives.
No more day. Like, if you're gonna do, let's see the nighttime lives.
Yes.
Like, a night in the life, right?
Yeah.
Too many day in the lives, bro. We're all day in the life out. It's ridiculous. It's all the same. I don't want to see another person bringing a tripod to the supermarket or to a gym or outside in their bed, opening up the windows going, so first off, I start by like having a little stretch in the morning.
Pressing record, then getting back into bed and getting out of bed and yawning like you've just woken up.
Ridiculous. Leave it.
Also, Mondays. That's it. I just want to leave Mondays, bruv. Because you know what? Why not? Fuck them off.
I think we could do better than Mondays, bro.
Can we do?
You could do better. Hustling. No, side hustles. Side hustles, right? Can we leave side hustles alone, right? People should be able to live their life with one job.
One hustle.
Yeah? No, like a full-time job should be able to pay your rent and groceries. Like, let's get it clear. Like, not everybody needs to work 90 to 100 hours a week, like to make their life.
The funniest one is people that have the 3 side hustles and no big hustle. Make one a big hustle for you.
Yeah, like not everybody needs a Shopify account. Not everybody needs to be a content creator. Not everybody. It is all right to have your one job and be normal, bro. Leave side hustles alone in 2025. Like, and it's always. I don't mind good side hustles. Like, if you're gonna start cleaning people's like gardens or whatever for a bit of cash, whatever. But you see side hustles when people are like, oh yeah, like, well, what I'm gonna do is start a faceless YouTube account, and I'm just leave that shit alone, bro. We're done with that.
There's one guy that, on a positive note, I do. That was our top 3 of the week. There's one thing that I do like. There's one guy on TikTok that I saw, and it's just, you know what he is? He just says, I'm gonna be a bin cleaner. And he just goes and cleans bins and he's making dough. And he's like, judge me for cleaning bins, but I'm making my money. I'm like, you know what? My guy. Simple. Well, I don't know what his name is. I want to find it and share it with you guys. His name's like Bin Man James or something like that. And he just cleans bins. But the only thing is that gives me the ick though. Need to leave that. That's never going to say that again. But made me feel sick though is that he weren't wearing no eye mask or no mouth mask when he's cleaning out bins. Surely he's going to catch something and die soon from that.
I don't necessarily know if he's going to catch something, but he must have a nose made of titanium, because I get even my own bin. I'm like,
I'd be wearing like a full HVAC mask, like it is like
or like
it's
a
COVID.
beekeeper or something.
Yeah, like that. Here to clean your bins. Yeah. But big up hustles like that, man. I like hustles like that when I hear people doing stuff like that, man. Because I'm like, what? I respect it, man.
Do you know, I was thinking though, yeah. I was thinking this recently. Have you ever met a bin man in real life?
Yo,
I've never met a bin man in real life. Obviously I see bin men. I see bin men like in their uniform. I see bin men like come to my like on the street and. But you've never gone outside. Oh, what do you do, bro? And they're like, I'm a bin man.
Work in sanitation. I work in sanitation. That's what I work in infrastructure maintenance. What infrastructure are you maintaining? It's about, eco-friendliness. I don't know, I've never met a bin man. I've never met a bin man. But you know what though? I'll be honest.
Met a bin man, let us know.
My bin men have not changed. Wherever I've been, I've seen the same bin men for time, bro. I think it's one of them jobs that's a little bit of a lick, if you've got a strong nose.
Ain't it like 50 bags a year or something?
But also, they come out in the morning most of the time, and they're done in the afternoon, bruv. Like, and you don't have to talk to no one. It's a graft.
3 a.m. You probably have to wake up 3 a.m.
That's a dream for me. He's talking about, that's my kind of hours. Get up, work out, and then you're done for the rest of the day. I like it, man. Think about it. People pay to go gym. They exercise as part of their job.
It's not massive exercise, though, is it?
Are you, bro?
Just pushing a flipping...
Yeah, man. That's cardio, bruv. That's cardio. What? A couple hours of that, mate. If we did bin men for a day, we'd be knackered. We'd have a newfound respect for bin men.
I know we'd be knackered, but like, I'm not doing it. It's one thing. But I've never met bin men. I want to know where they are. Because if they start so early, do they go to bed at like 7?
I would presume they go to bed at 7. I reckon it's a sly lick. I reckon it's a job that is on a low key one is just like it's very zen.
You think they're like Freemasons, where it's like, if we bring you in, you can't tell anybody.
Yeah. There's like a special handshake you got to give them. You got a special handshake you got to give them. Be like, okay, all right, we'll bring.
Because they don't really chat to anybody else either. Like, do your bin men's ever chat to you? Like when you see them,
they say Merry Christmas once a year, and that basically means have you got a tip for us? That's what I've had.
Why am I tipping people?
They're just like, just want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm like, yeah, go on, here's a £5, mate. Cheers.
I think they're trying to bring in tipping in this country.
No. That is one of the strong staple UK things. We already do it anyway with service charge that they put at the bottom of your bill.
Yeah, but in America, they charge you service charge or like gratuity, and tax. You've got to go and pay a bigger tip.
And tax. So if you do a table that's £1,000, it costs you 1,500 quid. dollars. That's basically what it costs.
Yeah, see, the whole tipping thing.
Service charges tip here. The 12.5%. That's service. That's tip.
Yeah, I know, but they want to add a tip on top of that.
No. Absolutely. No, but if we add tipping culture, do you know what? I'm here for it. We can have tipping culture, but I want the service to be at that level. We have good service
Yeah, you
here.
can't just give me normal,
Yeah.
like lackluster. You better ask my name. You better.
How you doing today? Do you want some water? In fact, I want an American accent as well. Why not? Go for it. I want to feel like, then I'll feel like tipping. Actually, you know what? If I get service, someone comes over, hey, my name's Simone and I'm going to be your server today. Can I get some waters for the table? I'm thinking, you know what? Tip might be coming at the end of this
That
meal.
was the nice part of when we were in the EU. I'll be real, man. Let's be honest, bro. You don't get you don't get anybody from Europe anymore coming like, hello, I'm Marta. I will be helping you today. I'm from Spain. And you're like, oh, nice. Oh, like, yeah. Hello, I'm D'Angelo. I will be I'll be at you. I'm the waiter for today.
All right, D'Angelo, take a step back for 1 second, brother, and stop doing that to the ladies on this table. Yeah. All right.
Now it's like, it's like, just,
Hello, I'm
right?
John from Stevenage, and I just want to say, yeah, man, I'm here in it. So just shout me.
table's 30-minute wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 30-minute wait. If I'm honest, what did you want? The pizzas? We ain't got that, mate. To be honest, and if I'm honest, I can't really recommend anything else because I don't really like it. It's my last day. Oh, all right, cool. Safe, Steve. Yeah. It's not the one.
People used to come here and love Great Britain,
Yeah.
and now they're gone.
You know, Kae. Look, there you go. There's our little rants of the week. But Kae, couple things I wanted to talk to you about this week. One thing I wanted to let you know about because you asked me about the show started. Wow, my ankles look dry. Is because I'm wearing
no socks today. You've got your
dry?
feet
That's
out.
disgusting. Because the reason that's dry as well. Oh my god, that needs a good.
Some veiny feet, boy.
Yeah, I've got very veiny feet. One day I'll whip them out for the pod. Basically, yeah, on my way here, you know, it's like cold and wet, and like I was all warm and snug. And I was walking to the studio, and I was around the corner from the studio. I literally did that thing where, you know, when you step on a piece of paving stone, but you don't know that it's got like a trapdoor thing where it kind of swings over, where it goes, where it dips down. It dipped down, and the curb vomited a fucking. It was like a litre of liquid onto my left shoe. It ruined. That's why I wanted to leave Mondays. It ruined my morning. Like, Kae. Half an hour before you got to the studio, my soggy sock, the last 5 minutes of that walk was so upset. Plus, because it was a cold day, I'd wrapped up really warm. My other foot was so nice and warm and comfy, and it was my left foot. Every step I took, I squelched in my shoe.
Okay.
I was so upset. So yeah, when I came to the studio, I immediately took off my socks and put them somewhere else. I've got spare socks here, but I thought
I was like, you strike me as someone that's got like
I'm a spare socks man.
loads of socks in this place.
I've got I've not got loads. I've got a spare pair of socks.
Nah, I feel like you've got like so much stuff in the studio. I feel like you've slept here before.
Never. People ask me that all the time. Never has it been an inclination to sleep in this. No, man, you can't sleep at work. I think that's bad for your zen. Same way you wouldn't want to say you don't want to gym at your house. You know, when you say that to you, it's like that. Like, this is my mental gym.
Like I told you, like if I do ever get to a stage where I could have a gym in my house, it would be. I'd have to build it outside in the garden where I actually have to walk to it or something.
I can imagine you packing up your bag. All right, guys. Well, I'm off to the gym now. Swing your bag over your shoulder. Walk out the back door. Close it. Go into your gym. Yeah. Get a locker. I don't know why. You'd have a little locker. Open it up. Put your stuff in. All right, let's work out.
But don't you feel like you like going somewhere? Like you like leaving the house?
I do.
When I come home, I don't want to do anything in it.
And do you know what? Speaking of like New Year's stuff, I'm planning to be have a lot more of a stronger divide, and I did do this last year between when I'm at work and when I'm at play, like, and stuff. When I say play, I'm just like, that's anything outside of work is fun. So yeah, but with gym, this is where me and you are a bit like we're a bit different of opinions. For me with gym, I hate it so much. I just want it as close as possible. It's kind of like saying to you, like, someone, all right, you can have a slap in the face now, or you can have a slap in the face in 12 hours time. When you just take the slap now because you want to get the rage out, I said you wouldn't want to wait 12 hours thinking someone.
You're slapping me, bro.
There you go. See, now you're thinking. Now you've got 12 hours of thinking that.
The way you said I'll get slapped up, bro.
See what I mean? And now you've got 12 hours of carrying that around. Now you're walking down the street. Now you're walking down the street, and you're thinking at every moment. So, hey, Kae, how you doing today? What do you mean? How you doing today? I'm getting slapped in the face. Is it you? Yeah. Is it you? Yeah. You don't. I just want to get it out of the way. That's why I want gym close. It's a mad analogy.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is though.
It's a bit. Doesn't make sense for a bit, but I feel you. Because I like
gym is pain. Gym is pain.
Yeah, but I like that pain. So for me,
you like that pain.
Yeah. So It's like
ladies.
a dominatrix in it.
That's what I'm saying, isn't it?
Not that I like dominatrix.
Oh, that's why some people go, yeah. Because they I never thought of it like that. That's why people are like, yeah, get that pump or you feel the burn, yeah. Fucking love it, lads.
That's how I feel about gym. Is enjoyable to me. It's like therapy.
I agree with the therapy bit of it. For me, I love the
do you think
repetition.
right. So I can bang gym with no headphones.
You can raw dog gym.
I can be in the gym with no headphones and just go through the
gym.
Yeah, I could go through the whole workout with no headphones, and it's taken me a long time to get to that stage. But like, that's how at peace I feel in the gym.
Wow. And you're hearing like in the background. You're just hearing that.
Yeah, or like sometimes some gyms like don't even play music loud anymore. They will just play like little.
So you're just hearing like clink.
Just hearing the aircon.
Like
Yeah, I
that.
don't like honestly.
No one ever
I'm
counts
just
one, do they?
thinking of like,
Really?
yeah.
Do you look around? Are you just in the zone?
Yeah, but you're in the zone. But then, like, when you have halfway through a set, you're looking around, whatever.
Do you do that thing?
Maybe
like,
stretch.
Do you do that thing like, tell the truth if you do this or not? Yeah. Do you do that thing like sometimes if you're like working biceps, you like go up to the mirror and give it a little tense and look at it? Like,
No, I'll work in front of the mirror.
yeah, I know, but between sets, you like that.
Yeah,
not like a full pose. Not like
fair-
Mr. Olympia. You're not like doing that.
To be
whatever,
fair,
but you
in
go,
winter time, I just wear a hoodie, so I can't see anything. So there's no point. But I might just go like, I mean, look
For
at the
those that
mirror.
aren't looking at the video, okay, just
You
wow.
look at my face in the mirror, like, has my
You look at
face
yourself.
changed? Have I lost any pounds in the face at the
Yeah,
moment? But
yeah. Okay.
yeah. So that's what it's like to me. But like, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I mean, I want to talk about the gym more. What point of the gym workout are you like, I'm going to do a little video now just to flex on the gram? What? Like,
I rarely do videos. Unless it's a funny thing. You know where I can find like a
it's always funny, but it's always funny when Kay's lifting the biggest weights in the gym, you know. I can't lie.
No, not really.
Yeah, they are. Though, yeah. Well, you go, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, man, 100 kg bench press. No, that's easy for you, innit? It's 300
No, it's
kg
not.
bench
It's not.
press.
It's not. I can't. 100 kg is hard, you know. Of
course it is.
And all these people go, oh yeah, you should be able to do 100 kg easy, bro. Don't let people gas you, man. 100 kg is hard. It is. It's ridiculous, bro.
It's a lot of weight. It's more than a lot of people weigh, to be honest. Not more than I weigh, but it's a lot more.
You
than what a
have
lot of people
probably
weigh.
weighed over 100 kg for more times in your life than you haven't.
Probably about half of my life now, I've weighed over 100 kg. I remember first getting on scales and seeing a 95 and being like, yo, big man, you're getting big. Yeah, you ain't going to get no smaller. But yeah, man, it's what it is.
You ain't getting those days back. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, I think, like I said to you, like, I want to have a little bit more separation between work and play. I'm going to be a little more zen. I want to take zen energy to everything I do. That's what I want to do. But so that's two things. Take zen energy to everything I do. I heard some really profound guy talking about martial arts. It's a guy that had been imprisoned for 18 years. Wrongly. Yeah. And he said...
Wrongly
imprisoned for 18 years.
Yeah.
And he said that like he used martial arts, like he did reading, did martial arts, all this stuff. And he's like, when you start applying martial arts to other things, other parts of your day, you feel like you're a lot more
So
chill.
does that mean
like,
if you just start punching up people when they're in the line ahead of you, if you start like giving someone a Muay Thai kick to face?
So I gave a Muay Thai kick to the curb today that's wet out my shoe on the floor, giving it elbows.
Bring martial arts to every aspect of your life. Yeah. Is your child pissing you off? Come through, kick to face. Is there someone playing loud music on public transport? 1-inch punch. Get the fuck off the bus.
Slow walker. Take down. Take down. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, man. So I want to take
neck
a bit.
break.
Yeah, neck break.
Just every day.
Every day making a cup of tea.
This is
just with their
there's two.
You're an ace Croydon.
He's screwing it up. I saw a TikTok the other day that made me really laugh, right?
Yeah.
Because it's so politically incorrect, but it was so funny. These Japanese guys were basically saying that it is not racist to speak English to someone in a Japanese accent if you're in Japan, or if you are speaking to someone that doesn't really speak English well, to speak English to them in a Japanese accent, because that sounds easier for them to understand than actual English does.
Yeah, of course.
So if you go, could I have a plastic bagru?
I get that. I get that because
they were
because the
but they were
genuine
saying this is
etymology,
real, yeah.
the etymology behind this is that there's noises that we make here in Europe and
they
noises
don't
we make in East Asia that we have difference between. So
Please, could I have a two rice, please?
I don't think I'm ever gonna do that.
It's like a Spanish person going. Speaking
like
Spanish
it's
in
like a
English. I'd be
footballer when they transfer.
Uno momento, por favor. If they said it to me like that, I'd understand more than uno momento, por favor.
Okay.
Do you see where I'm coming from? Like, if someone was like, qu'est-ce que c'est la date aujourd'hui? Qu'est-ce que c'est la date aujourd'hui? In French, you'd be like, oh, I get that. But if they go, qu'est-ce que c'est la date aujourd'hui? You're like, sorry, can you repeat that again?
But I don't know if
Like if they go, bonjour, ça va? You get that. But bonjour, ça va? You're like, what? Comment t'appelles-tu? Comment t'appelles-tu, mate?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
One plastic buckaroo!
No, I can't back this, bro. We need to move on.
One plastic buckaroo!
So you're a Mastermind recently.
Yes, I was.
How'd it go? I'll be honest, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
I will
Score
watch
came
it.
second,
I'll watch
bro.
it. That's not bad though. And with David Beckham was your
Yeah, bro, they asked me a couple questions that weren't really Beckham related, to be fair. It was Victoria. But anyway, it is what it is.
By the way, Beckham has been informed of your effort.
Yeah,
I'm not joking. He's been
Yeah.
informed of your effort on the show.
I've heard.
Yeah.
And he didn't comment, so.
He didn't say that.
I came second though, innit? Smashed the general knowledge round.
Yeah.
And then some people was like, why did you say American author David Schwimmer? I was like, look,
What was the question?
what famous author wrote whatever, American author wrote this? And I, in my head, was like, I'm not going to pass any question. I am going to come up with, if I don't know a question, an answer, I'm going to come up with a funny answer instead. So it was like, who is the American author that wrote whatever? And I was like, David Schwimmer. Of course, we're from Friends, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and people were like, oh yeah, to be fair, I did laugh. I was like, yeah, that was a fucking point.
Oh, did you do well on the general knowledge as well?
Yeah. That was what really,
Elevated you.
got to second.
Why did you pick Beckham though? I feel like that's quite an
Bro,
interesting.
they ask you bare like, can I do that? They're like, that's been done. Can I do that? That's been done. Can I do that? That's been done. So I was like, oh, it's Beckham. Oh, that's never been done. All right, cool.
Really? Yeah. I feel like they'll try and get you with some tricky questions. What was the toughest question where you were like, I revised?
There was
this?
one where I wasn't listening, and I just thought, like, I was like, oh, I thought they asked me who made David Beckham captain rather than who gave him his debut, and I was like, Peter Taylor. And I was like, but I like, you know when like
Was it Glenn Hoddle?
Yeah, Glenn Hoddle gave him. Yeah. So you know when like somebody, we've all done it in it. You know when like your mind's just drifted off somewhere and you weren't listening. You're like, oh yeah, or like you've heard the beginning of the question and immediately you've just zoned out and you've gone, this is what they're gonna ask me. And then I was like, oh shit, and I'm like, and then the other one was what interview show did Victoria call Beckham Golden Balls?
What show was that?
Parkinson.
Was it Parkinson?
Yeah, and I remember it like, but I was like, that's not really a question about Beckham. When did Victoria like? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not gonna follow Victoria Beckham's life, bro.
I think they're probably glad that you didn't make it through to. Well, I know it's not that kind of mastermind, but if you were like a regular, what do you call them again? Great unwashed civilians. If you were a regular person on Mastermind,
Great,
and you made it through to another round, they might be scrambling for questions, man. On David Beckham,
Bro, it was. Yeah, and I got the last one as well. Was Ecuador? And it was like, it was Ecuador.
Was it a started so I finished?
Yeah.
Why? That's the
was
one, you know.
Ecuador, and I was like, yeah, man, of course it was.
Did you get
Bang.
to chill with a man of the moment?
No.
No. Was it very you're on, you're off, you're on, you're off kind of thing?
Yeah.
Was it a very efficient production? You say then?
Yeah. Clive Myrie is a Man City fan, which is
Really?
disappointing to hear.
I didn't listen. Like I said, not watched the show yet. Did he mention that?
Yeah.
Oh man, was it like
and I was
steely
like,
laugh?
sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, what did he say? Right. Oh, okay.
They
alright.
they cut some bits out where I was like, I can think of 115 reasons not to be. They were like, oh, you're the only Kurdish comedian in the UK. I was like, yeah, let's keep it that way. Let's bring that drawbridge up. They kept that in.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good bit of banter.
Yeah,
I promise I'll watch it, bro.
No, it was a fun experience. I mean, I'm sure you'll pretty much get to do that one day, but it was, it's one of them where like everybody felt so nervous. I was just like, hey, bro, this is a laugh, innit?
Do you know what I think it is? People pride themselves too much on thinking they have to be an expert at it. So like for me, you know, I'd want to pick
you don't want to look stupid though, innit?
Yeah. So you don't want to pick so for you, like if you pick something like a subject, like a comedy subject, then I feel like that's putting like people. I don't know why people
Do you know-
expect
do
you
you know
to
what
be an
though, bro?
encyclopedia of knowledge on it.
The
But like,
general knowledge
yeah.
aspect, I was like, my round, I did well on my round. But I was like, there was one of the other people on the show that when they were asking their general knowledge question, I was like, I'm so glad they didn't ask me any.
Really?
Yeah, because I would have got
None.
no. And I see it, like, it's so funny, but then I've watched like other episodes.
Yeah.
And in some episodes, if I'd have got 13 in their episodes, I'd have won the whole thing.
Yeah.
It just
okay.
happens I was against Kieran Hodgson, who's,
Very good.
bro, he's like,
What was his subject?
his special subject was I think it was like the works of the composer, and it was like I forgot the composer. It was a composer's name, but it was like, you know when it's like, oh, your specialist subject is something to do with classical music. Yeah, you've won this whole thing, bruv. Let's not even fuck around, bruv. Like, come on, man. Like when somebody starts going, yeah, my specialist subject is
Music that's 300 years old or whatever.
yeah,
like that.
you're like, do you know what? Yeah, just I was like, you have hobbies that are vastly different from mine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you're not going, I'm gonna do I don't know, I'm gonna watch Man United this weekend. You're not doing it.
What did you do the weekend? I studied the
Works
first works of Mozart.
in Aldi or whoever it was, bro. And I was just
yeah.
like, yeah, okay. I mean, he just sounds like a left back to me. So
Sounds like a nice shop I go to
yeah,
for some cheap shopping.
well, this
in
is it.
Aldi.
I can't even remember the name of it, but it was something like that. And anyway, so I was like, and then somebody else had a play. The specialist subject was a play, and then one of the Gladiators was on Athena, and her specialist subject was the film Gladiator. And I was like, that's just a bit.
Was she hench?
She's got like a power lifter's
So
body.
she's bigger than you?
I think she got much bigger legs. Yeah,
Taller than you?
no,
Right.
power lifters.
Sometimes I look at these gladiators and I wonder, like, are you just big on the pictures or big in real life? But this time round, the gladiators are quite big this time, innit? They are.
They're
full of
actual
hench.
fitness influencers. Like Harry Akins, I think he's a sprinter, Olympic sprinter.
Yeah.
He's one of the gladiators.
Who's the one that they made?
it's
They're making him obnoxious, but he's actually a really nice guy in real life.
Legend.
Yeah, that's it.
Matt does fitness.
Yeah.
Matt does
But he's
fitness.
nothing like that. He does the act quite well, but he's not like
He's
that.
not
He's
really
yeah.
like that. When you see him on his channel, he does like make a few jokes and say, but he's like a family man, just a nice guy kind of thing.
Not like Wolf.
No. Wolf got really annoyed. He wanted his son to be. It's like, yeah, but your son's got no followers, bro.
Put him on though, man.
What I do think is good though, like the names aren't racial anymore,
Yeah.
which is great with this Gladiator because
Well, there's more than one brown person. I've got to say on it, like for starters.
well
Or a little bit
the
more than
Asian
one.
Gladiator is called Athena, which
Yeah.
is Greek. But,
Yeah.
Nightshade and Shadow and those back in the day was
Yeah.
flipping. Nightshade, Shadow, Rhino, and you're like, yo,
No, Rhino was a sick one though. Right, because Rhino's a strong. Rhino, I thought Rhino was a sick name. Do you think you think Rhino because it had connotations because it was an animal?
It was
that
a
would be
dark
found
animal.
out. Yeah.
I just
Nah,
thought
Rhino, I thought Rhino was a.
because
rude
imagine
boy
if
name.
he was like, I want to be, I don't know, the polar bear. How about the grizzly?
Yeah. But then, come on, if it was called the polar bear, you'd be looking at your TV funny though, innit? You'd be like, polar bear? What the fuck, you know?
How
What's
are you going
that
to
about?
defeat him? Climate change.
Yeah. Turn the eating up. Yeah, man. So look,
What would your gladiator name be?
there's already Mountain in it. I like them kind of names.
Oh, I was going to go that. I was going to go Mountain Rock or something like that.
I like that. I'd probably go
No,
Mountain.
you would
innit?
be Mountain more than I would.
Yeah.
But that'd be.
I like them names that sound tough, like Steel. You get me? You can't sound. I think if you make it more complicated, it's like Athena. Respectfully, is cool, but Athena doesn't make me scared. Do you get me? I want to.
There was
hear
one
names
called
like,
Diamond, I think, or something like that as well.
Diamond.
Yeah, and you know, but I don't know what I would call myself. To be fair, like if you
The
were going
End.
Mountain, the what?
The End. That's what I call myself. The End. I don't know. Mountain. No, I'm sticking with Mountain.
If you're Mountain, I'd have to be like Hill.
K2. Mound. Speed bump.
Speed bump.
Yeah, he's like that.
You don't want to catch me in a 20 mile an hour road.
I was gonna say you ain't doing more than 20 round here, mate. Oh man, I love that, man.
That's fine.
So right, New Year. Right, can we talk about your new eating regime and stuff like that? Because I made a promise
do it
to
in
you
the
last
Patreon.
year. Okay, let's do it. Because I made a promise to you last year, Kay, and I'll go through that promise in the Patreon as well.
Okay.
All right, man.
Well, yeah, we are going to be on Patreon. By the way, if you haven't signed up to Patreon, sign up now for the price of coffee every week. You get all the episodes and stuff ad free, and you get them very early. Well, a day early. And also we are going to be releasing the live show on Patreon only soon as well. We might upload a couple clips of it and stuff, but the whole full thing would to 2 episodes of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
the live shows in 2 episodes.
Yeah,
They're all going to be on Patreon for the foreseeable. That's it. So
you can see them and hear them,
and they're really well produced,
edited.
Well,
they were
too as well. Yeah,
no, honestly,
but they're really well produced.
Yeah.
It's like watching a TV show. Get on that. And if you want to hear us on a Patreon, we're a bit more loose and libelous. I'm joking, not libelous, but you know what I mean.
All right, cool.
Have a good week. Stay safe.